Is this thing on? Are we in color? I think we're in color. We're back. It's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. It's been a couple minutes. But let me get this out of the way. My name is Cho. For those that are watching the replay, who is this gay guy talking right now? My name is Cho. We go live a couple times a week to discuss whatever you guys want to talk about. These are my office hours, okay? These are my office hours. I have to apologize. Let me apologize right now, okay? Let me get this out of the way. I did not stream at all last weekend. I usually go live 3 nights a week, and I did not have my office hours at all last week because, you know what, I don't regret it. I'm apologizing, but I don't regret it. Elden Ring Night Rain came out last weekend. And I have played this game every single night since its release. Since its release, I've played Elden Ring every single night. I'm gonna play it tonight too. I'm gonna play it tonight. Okay? So, I just thought, you know what? I'm not gonna kid myself. I'm just gonna not stream and I'm gonna just play Elden Ring. Now, I know a lot of people wanted me to like stream it and live streaming, da 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 da. I've told you guys this before. I'm not streaming video games until I'm able to dual monitor again. I do not have the money compiled to afford the new table that I need to have dual monitors. I'm not streaming on one monitor and having to check chat on my fucking phone. It's not gonna happen. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So you guys, we're not gonna get that gaming channel for live streaming until I'm able to purchase my new table. So if you want to donate money, by all means, donate money. It's not like a GoFundMe, but I do have a like little, I guess, like a little fundraiser or whatever you want to call it. I'll link it. There you go. Let me pin it. If you want to help me save up money to start my streaming setup, by all means, help me do that. But until then, I'll be playing video games in the privacy of my own home. I will tell you, it has been a sick game to play. It's been so much fun. I have played it every night. I cannot get enough of it. I'm playing with people in the community here on YouTube. So if you want to join me in playing, Elden Ring Night Rain, it's super duper fun. I'm always looking for more teammates. Join the Discord, and then we can squad up and play together. So anyway, all that being said, that's why I didn't stream last weekend, because I was just too overwhelmed with wanting to play Elden Ring. So anyway, let's read chat and get started into tonight's live stream. Hey Dollar Bob, what's going on? What was the price for that rope again, sir? I have no idea, Pack. I'm so sorry. I'm still enjoying Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I haven't heard of that game. I missed out when that game was on sale. It looks sick though. I played the first one on Game Pass years ago. It's worth starting with if you don't have the funds for the new one. I might get the first one. I haven't heard of it. What type of game is it, Bob and Pack? I haven't heard of the game at all. Please indulge me. Indulge me. And by the way, I have titled this stream, "The Girls Are Fighting, Elon Musk versus Trump." I'll tell you guys my opinions, and if you guys want to talk about it, we can talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, we don't got to talk about it. Again, these are my office hours, so quite frankly, we talk about whatever you want to talk about. So I am always reacting to what's in the chat. So if you want to guide the topic of the night, get to chatting, right? Because I read every comment. But to sum it all up, both Elon Musk and Trump are detestable people. And so whenever you see two detestable people fighting, it's fun. Because most of the time, they're telling the truth about each other. You know what I mean? Like, it has been the most fun time on Twitter in a long time. Seeing Trump and Elon Musk go back and forth, because they're both shady homos when you think about it. At their core, they're both shady gay homos, right? Trump is specifically of the drag queen variety. And Elon's just like a druggy homo, like a drugged out homo. So it's so fun to watch them like just go toe to toe. And Elon specifically is crashing out. And I think we're gonna see where, with the way Elon is fucking with Trump, he's gonna go from becoming a billionaire to a millionaire at this point, because the way Trump is about to strip those entitlements from his companies, baby, come on now. See, Elon Musk, let me start with this. Elon's right. He's right about everything. On this topic, he's right. He's 100% right. He's the principal one in this fight, okay? But how much of an idiot do you have to be to think that you're going to change the Republican Party? These two parties, don't get me started, I'm about to get pissed off. Republicans and Democrats have raped and pillaged the American people for decades, okay? For decades. And because Elon Musk is a billionaire and he thinks that his money and his prosperity he just thinks it's made him into a narcissist, where he thinks he can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Surprise, surprise, you can't beat the machine from within, Elon. That was his first mistake, right? You gotta think, okay, you're not bigger than the machine, because the system's broken, Elon. And furthermore, while I think it's true that Trump is in the Epstein files, that much is obvious. Because his entire administration, which campaigned on releasing the Epstein files, are now quite literally lying and saying things to the effect of, oh, Epstein killed himself. What? You sound like fucking Democrats. What? So, yes, he's in the files, whatever. But for you to know this and to allow him around your child, it shows that you have rock bottom judgment as a father, which none of us are surprised about, because you have always been a deadbeat dad, Elon Musk. So, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Take it or leave it. Ask me questions. Mr. Fister, did you get a new haircut? Also picked up Metal Gear Solid Delta. So I've been avoiding everything in my life so far. Same here, except I've been playing Elden Ring, Night Rain. I'm gonna play it again tonight too, after the stream. So get your comments out right now while you can, because when 1 o'clock hits, I'm gonna be out of here playing Night Rain. Join up with me if you want to. Join the Discord channel. Join up. We have a good time together. I did get a new cut, finally. Medieval game with realist combat. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's a historically accurate RPG based in the 1600s, I believe. No special powers or anything, but a great sandbox. Swords, shields, horses, thievery, murder, etc. It's fun. I had to look into it, Dollar Bob. Hi, Lisa. How are you, Lisa? How are you and how is your son? Hey, MOP, thank you for joining me earlier. Yeah, that was fun. Everyone, go check out my perspectives. Go check out MOP's YouTube channel. He interviewed me for, I think, his first interview ever for his podcast, and it was pretty nice. I really enjoyed myself. We had a great conversation, and I think that there was some nuggets of wisdom that we both share that would probably be valuable to you guys. So go check out his channel. How's everyone doing? Ask me questions, guys. If you don't ask me questions, I'm gonna end the stream early because I really don't care. The office hours are for you guys. It's not for me. I don't make no money from these live streams, so so I don't have to be here. Ask me questions so we can keep the conversation going. Otherwise, I'm gonna just go play Elden Ring Night Rain. I like you, Pac. You seem pretty based. Do you play on PS5? No, I don't have any gaming consoles other than the Switch. Which, by the way, who the fuck is buying the new Nintendo Switch at that price point? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Who is buying that at that price point? I don't know. But no, I don't have a PS5. I only game on PC. Here's a question: how do you shut down a narcissist family? Well, you okay? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. How do you shut down a narcissist family member? Well, this is complicated because your family is typically people that you kind of have to deal with in some form or capacity, even if you don't really want to. And so the first question I have is, are you a minor or not? You know, because well, no, that's not even the real question. The deeper question is, are you financially and socially and emotionally and spiritually independent from said family member, right? If you are dependent on your family or this family member for things, it's going to be infinitely more difficult to shut them down in their narcissistic rage or their narcissistic behavior. The simplest way to shut down a narcissist is to give them boundaries. You are not going to treat me X, Y, Z reasons, X, Y, and Z ways. And if you do choose to treat me in these specific ways, I'm going to remove myself from you. This essentially makes it their choice and how they treat you and whether they choose for you to be a part of their life or not. The choice is not yours. You're giving them the option. You cannot yell at me. You cannot cuss at me. And be specific, Fister. You have to be very specific. You can't just say, treat me better. Treat me like a son. You can't, no, that's a bunch of bullshit. Man up, right? You've got to be very specific. And I don't like when you do this to me, the specific behavior. I don't like when you lie. I don't like when you say you're going to do something and then you don't do it. I don't like it when you blame me for things that I have no part of. I don't like it when you play the victim of things that you are the author of. You're the author of your own demise, yet you're the victim and now putting blame on me. You can't do that anymore. And if you do that, you are actively choosing to push me out of your life. But the issue is, you have to be okay with that. You gotta be okay with that. And listen, I'll tell you a very short anecdote. 10 years ago, when I started dating my partner, one specific family member had a lot of issues with it. And she voiced her opinion very clearly, very sternly, and very assertively. I get my assertive nature from this woman. But she was disrespectful. She was nasty, and she was rude. And I quite simply told her, I said, listen, if you ever speak about my man like that to me, you'll never talk to me again. That was it. That was it. Now, I'm okay cutting off people, family, and friends. I'm perfectly okay with that. Luckily, I haven't had to do that because I have strong boundaries that people don't dare cross, right? But I told this very, very important person in my life that, like, this is your choice. Because you don't have to talk negatively about my man to me. That's something you chose to do. In the manner that you did it. You chose that. You don't have to make that choice. Again, you have to remind the narcissist that these are choices that they're making. And remind them like they're a child that choices have consequences. Right? And so she's never said another negative thing about my man since that conversation 10 years ago. So, you know, that's, I don't know. Okay. What happened with your partner the other night? Tell the story, please. Oh my God. DJ. Duke. Enough. My God. So, the story about what happened to me and my partner the other night. We were walking in our neighborhood. Background, I live in the city of Columbus. I live in the inner city of Columbus. I don't live in a suburb. I love the suburbs. I prefer the suburbs, but I live in a historic house in 1906, 3,000 square feet. We live in a beautiful home. It's our dream home, da da da. But it's in the middle of the city, okay? Anyway, so we're walking, and everything's fine until, dude, stop. We're walking, and then everything's fine until I start to hear like some commotion. I hear yelling, I hear screaming. It's two women going to town on one another. Like, you a bitch, you a hoe, da da da. I have this, I got your man, da da da. You obsessed, da da da. We're going back and forth. Anyway, so I hear it around the corner. And we're approaching that corner together. We're on our daily walk. We walk together every day. 30-minute walk, whatever. Like almost 2 miles, whatever. Or like a mile and a half. And so we get to the corner, and I see it's a love triangle, right? Love triangle. You got one man in the car. You know, this is the boyfriend, everybody's boyfriend, the community dick, right? He's in the car, and you got the side chick hanging out the car, screaming at the girlfriend, the main chick, the main girl, and she's rah 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 rah. I'ma do this, I'ma do that, and then all of a sudden, the main girl, I don't know what she had in her hands. But she starts to break the windows of her man's vehicle. And we're at this point, when she started breaking the windows, we're in the middle of the street, crossing the street, minding our own fucking business, okay? And all of a sudden, the car speeds off in our direction. And so my partner is like, kind of lackadaisical. He's like looking at what's going on. He's tired. He's 55 years old, so he's like 20 years my senior. He's like, he's tired. It's been a long day. It's like 8:30 at night. And anyway, I'm like, darling, come on. Like, so like he had to start running to miss this car from hitting him. And I don't know, guys, this is my very first moment of like black fatigue. I know you guys have seen the I know you guys have seen the hashtag black fatigue. I know you have. If you've been on the internet, you've seen it. But this is the first time in my entire life that I was like, fuck, black people. Like, I hate to say that, being black, but I was just like, this does not get any more ratchet. This does not get any more ghetto. Why? And here's the problem I have. You are in this situation where your girlfriend is busting out your motherfucking windows, right? Mind you, you're probably the type of person who can afford to fix the windows. So you've now created a financial problem for yourself. At the same time, you're going to cry and whine about how you're such a victim and how the world is against you and white supremacy is the reason why you're poor and destitute. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Look at your choices. Look at your choices. Look at your choices. Look at what's happening right now in your life. You've got one girl with her weave hanging out your car, screaming at your main girl, and you got the main girl with probably a brick busting out the back of your window. Look at your choices. Look at your choices. Girl, so I'm pissed. And my partner is just like, he didn't react much, which is like, yeah, he's not very reactive. He's kind of the opposite of me, but I'm reacting. I'm like, these fucking ratchet assholes almost took my man out. Like, could you imagine? Like they almost hit him trying to get away from the other girl. And then the guy swerved around back towards the girlfriend. I thought he was gonna run his main girl, the main chick, over. But I said none of my business. So I grabbed my man's hand. I'm like, come on, none of our business. Let's keep it pushing. We gotta walk to finish. And I was just like so embarrassed that this happened in my community and my neighborhood, literally 2 blocks away. Not even 2 blocks away. 1.5 blocks away. No, 2 blocks away. It was 2 blocks away. This is in my community, right? This is disgusting. This is so ghetto. Why can't I not take a walk in my neighborhood without almost being hit by a car? That is wild to me. That is wild to me. That is wild to me. So, I don't know. That was crazy. That was crazy. If you don't watch the YouTube shorts, I explained this in the YouTube shorts. So, but thank you, DJ, for making me explain it again. Let's read some comments. Oh, I'm far behind chat. Sorry. James O'Keefe got a clip of Pam Bondi telling a random girl it was a setup, that there was tens of thousands of pictures and videos of CP, and then she was pressured and so on. Girl, Pam Bondi's a lying cunt. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. She's a lying cunt. She's a lying cunt. I called my grandmother out and she's acting like a wounded dog. Well, she probably is a wounded dog. Don't put up with it. I don't care how old she is. The Switch 2 seems like a ripoff to me. It is. Oil up, I stay oiled up. Show is smart when it comes to this kind of shit. It's Kenji. I'm 35 and I'm independent only box. Oh, Kenji. Oh my God. You and all these different names. Y'all remember to like when you come in and support our friend. Thank you, Bob. Thank you so much. Hey, Rickshaw. I had to have that same conversation with my mother about my spouse at the time. Period. I haven't had that conversation yet. You need to. Hi, Chloe. How are you? Do you know how I can get one of the handsome straight guys at my gym to get in these guts respectfully? No, I do not. I don't, Rick. Hi, Ryan. How's it going? How's my favorite hoe doing? I'm doing very well, Drake. How are you? Like the stream queens. Hello, hey, Ben W. Hi. Not your partner not being ready. I was like, darling, a car was literally speeding your way. Get it together. Dude, stop. Enough. You want to take a bath? Is it bath time? Is that why you're looking at yourself? Dude, stop it. Enough. I think the same thing about white people, man. Listen, it's too much. People are just ghetto. I think the same thing about other gays and trans. Ghetto. You from the mud. You know what gets more ghetto. Look, Kai, you know. Listen, you know it does. But listen, I didn't think in my neighborhood, not anymore. I moved out of the mud, I'll be back in just like 2 minutes. Okay. Man, girl, I might swerve, bend that corner. Whoosh. You a tweaker? Oh my god. Shout out Dollar Bob. I got my entertainment for the night. Clock in. Hey baby, what's going on? Thank you for the full version of the event. Surreal Ratchet shit. Well, yeah, it was Ratchet. But Kai's right. Kai, who, if she's in the stream, Kai's one of my best friends, by the way. We're hanging out tomorrow for your birthday. I can't wait to go to dinner with you tomorrow, Kai. But Kai and I are from Toledo, aka the Mud. So we know ratchet shit like this happens all the time. I am actually used to it. I am actually used to it, but not in my neighborhood now. That's insane. It was insane. Hey, Melody. It has been a while. Oh, Abu John. Not Abu John is back. Welcome back, Abu John. I miss you. What's going on? How was the Elden Ring game and being chronically online on it last week? Incredible. I'm low-key mad that I'm here right now, to be quite frank with you, Chloe. Like, no shade. I'm low-key mad that I'm here right now instead of playing with Froggy, with Ben W. Because Ben W and I have been playing this game alone, by the way, because you guys don't want to play with us. We've been playing alone. I love this game so much. It is so challenging, and it really just scratches the itch. Do you know what I mean? It just really scratches the itch. It's been so much fun. I love this game. I love the base game. I love the expansion. And this version of Elden Ring is so dramatically different from the base game while still having the same flavor. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a different application, but the same flavor. Like, mechanically and the goals are so different, yet it's given the same flavor. So I love it. I love it so much. It's been so much fun. And I will be playing it tonight after the stream ends. I will be playing it again. I've played it every single night since I bought the game. Girl, I fucked that Dragon Boss up. Good. That was the most high roll run I had. Literally all my passive weapons had increased range damage, and I found the arrow talisman. Oh my god, you fucked them up. Good. I hear the music is really good too, Ben, in that dragon fight. Did you always have the confidence to do YouTube, or did it take some time? I've always had the confidence to do YouTube because I practice on Twitch. So Dollar Bob, I was a Twitch live streamer before as a YouTuber. I played a video game called Guild Wars 2, which, if you don't know what that is very similar to WoW, aka World of Warcraft. So I was top 100 North America for a particular class, and for quite a long time actually. So I played with the pro players. I was not pro, but I played with the pro players, and that's how I got my start on the internet. And then when I quit that, I transitioned to YouTube. And so, yeah, I've always had the confidence. I've always been a very outwardly confident person. Internally, I have not always been confident. A lot of insecurity that I've dealt with in my early 20s, late teens. But since my mid 20s, I've become a very, very confident person overall, inside and out. And so there's not much that I am afraid to do that I want to put my mind to. If I want to put my mind to something, I'm going to fucking do it and be fearless about it. Good question, though. You should just stream it. I don't have the money to stream it, Pack. I don't have the money. I need to buy a new table for me to have both my monitors. I'll show you again. Oops, sorry. 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 Sorry, guys. No, what I'm saying is I don't have the space to dual monitor right now with this table, and so I'm raising funds. Check the pinned comment if you wanna donate to the live streaming video game channel. If you wanna donate $1. Put your money where your mouth is. Don't go donate $1, right? Um, Anyway, when I am able to afford to buy that new table, then I will probably immediately start live streaming again. Until then, I'm not doing it. Once you start streaming video games using dual monitors, you never go back. I'm never going back. Never going back. But when I do, I'll get it. Top 5 games for me. Oh, easily. Girl, you still remember me? Of course I do, Abu John. You're an icon. I thought there wasn't duos on Elden Ring, only trios. Well, Mr. Fister, there is only trios, but Ben W and I, we tend to get people big ass, overweight, monstrous size, 1,000 pounds. We get those types of teammates that we have to fucking carry through the entire fucking day 1, night 1, day 2, night 2. It happens all the time. The last time we played together, we were going up against Noster, the moth, in her fucking beetle hole. And I could tell that our other teammate was not really pulling his weight. I was like, something's off. He's not giving what he needs to be giving, right? I could just tell in my soul. But it wasn't until the very end when we somehow beat the last boss. We beat the last boss. And we get a chance when you beat the Night Lord, the boss. It gives you the opportunity to look at everyone's armor, equipment, weapons, etc., etc. And I looked at his weapons and I was gagged. I was like, this bitch was just equipping anything. He was just like going off pure vibes. There was no rhyme or reason to what weapons he was using, no passive abilities. He wasn't even really using bows like that. As an archer, as Iron Eye, like why are you picking up scythes? What? Like what? It didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense. It made no sense. And so it just really reconfirmed what I had already thought, that Ben and I were carrying our team, our trio. So we might as well have only been a duo. It's crazy. Wild. Do you use nicotine pouches, Cho? No. I'm not addicted to nicotine or tobacco. I'm too drunk. I don't need to spend $60 on another game that I'll only play once. Impossible, Ryan. You buy Elden Ring, you're committed. That's a marriage. We call that a marriage. Legally binding. You buy Elden Ring, you're gonna play that bitch. I guarantee you. Guarantee you. There is not one, I promise you, there's not one person that has picked up Elden Ring and played it for a day and called it quits. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Never has happened. Will never happen. Best roguelike creative, period. If you keep talking up like that, I'll have to buy it. You need to buy it. You need to buy it. I'm telling you right now, you need to buy it. You need to just buy it. It's gorgeous and the fight is so hard. Really? I read that the Ice Dragon fight was not hard, that it was just beautiful, and that once you learn the mechanics, it's easy. Guild Wars, that's a name I haven't heard in years, yeah. Love your haircut. Thank you, Johanna. What made the shift in you that allowed you to become confident? Well, Rick, I stopped indulging in victimhood complexes, and I also stopped being a people pleaser. I used to be the biggest people pleaser growing up. I just think it's the way I was raised. I was always raised to take care of other people over yourself. And that was deemed virtuous, you know? And I think this is pretty prevalent in Black culture, especially when you are surrounded by a lot of Black women, which I was growing up. Of course, I had my father in my life and my grandfather. They were both fantastic influences. But I also had a lot of Black female influence on my life. And I don't think that's always a good thing, because I feel like with Black feminine energy, sometimes they are put in, let me use my language carefully. Sometimes they place themselves and or they are put in positions where they have to break themselves down to take care of other people. And that is deemed virtuous. I'm sorry, there's nothing virtuous about destroying yourself to take care of other people. That's not a good situation to strive to be in, right? I know that a lot of people had to do it to survive, but it's not something that we should strive for or should congratulate, or that should not be normalized, is what I'm trying to say, right? And so, anyway, I grew up being a people pleaser. And the issue with being a people pleaser is that it makes you a fucking liar. It makes you a liar. It makes you a liar. It makes you a failure. It makes you have low self-esteem. It makes you have anxiety because you're constantly worried about not being enough for other people, not, not being who people want you to be. And the unfortunate reality is being a people pleaser is a foolproof way of failing in life. And it's simply based on common sense. You will never be good enough for everyone. That's a fact. You'll never be good enough for everyone. You will never be good enough for everyone. So the mere attempt of trying to be good enough for everyone is foolish. Quite foolish. It's not brave. It's not virtuous. It's foolish. And so when I stopped trying to please everyone else, and when I also was able to build my own financial, emotional, and spiritual autonomy in my mid-20s, that is when I became a confident person. And obviously, I can go really in depth into what that all meant for me in my mid-20s. But that's basically the breakdown. Not becoming, shedding the skin of being a people pleaser was a big one. Because I was horribly insecure. Always wondering about my public image with my friends and my family, and like, girl, fuck you. Girl, fuck you. I don't care what people think about me anymore. Like, I have a very limited amount of people that I care about their opinions of me at my core. And it really boils down to my employers who cut my checks and my man. That's really where it boils down to, right? And then from that, there's certain levels of, okay, I want my family to like me, but it's not necessary, right? I want my friends to like me, but also not necessary for me to thrive, right? So I think that breaking that mentality of wanting to please others is what led to me becoming the confident person that I am today. Okay. Sorry, I was really verbose about that. Hey, thank you. Oh my God, for recommending the mic. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you think you could beat Elon in the game? Absolutely, Celine. First of all, have you seen Elon Musk's Elden Ring build? There are YouTube videos about his shitty ass Elden Ring build. It's trash. It's garbage. Because he's a big fan of Elden Ring too. Because how could you not be a fan of Elden Ring? But yeah, I could definitely beat Elon Musk in a video game. Easily. Next question. My man's got that chapstick. We all know what that means. I thought I went deaf. I don't like politics much, but what did you think of Elon Musk? Donald Trump, bitch fit. I was enjoying that. Well, I'm team Elon Musk, 100%. 100% because he's principled in this particular disagreement. He's he's 100% right. 100% right. And there's no denying that. There's just no denying that. You look at what Donald Trump hired him to do, and then you see this. Guys, don't piss me off. The bill that Trump is calling the big beautiful bill is no different than any bill that Biden, Kamala, or Obama would pass. It's no different. In fact, Trump's bill has added a record high amount of national debt. A record. More than Obama. More than Biden. A record. So when he said big and beautiful, he got the big part right about the bill being big. Because it's chock full of a bunch of bullshit, is what it is. And all it does is increases debt and passes it down to your children and your grandchildren. And you dumb cunts are so worried about, oh my God, I can't afford bread and I can't afford eggs. You worried about now, about the economy now. Voting for that bill is just making things worse for your children and your grandchildren. So like, Elon Musk is 100% right. I'm sorry, he is. I hate him too. Believe me, I hate him too. I do. He's a deadbeat dad and a drug addict, allegedly. Well, no, that's true. Not allegedly. He is a drug addict. He admits to it. He uses drugs all the time. But he's right. Listen, a broken clock is right twice a day. And I know how to tell time. Elon Musk is right. Trump is dead wrong. But but Trump is a liar. We knew this. We knew this. We people that, well, at least when I voted for him, I knew he was a fucking liar too. So I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. I'm just more embarrassed that Elon Musk is surprised. You a billionaire. You mean you actually trusted Trump to follow through on the things that he says he's going to do? For the most part, he has followed through on a lot of things that he said he's going to do, but this is not one of them. Reducing the deficit, that's not one of them. That's not one of them. No. Anyway, that's my little opinion on that little situation. I feel like I hunch too much, so I keep fixing my bag. The moth and her beetle hole, period. The over 9,000-pound teammates, don't hate on that man's vibes. I gotta have the guts build. I don't care if I'm 5. Listen. I miss streaming RuneScape on Twitch. Maybe I should go back and do it. Maybe you should, Fister, yeah. Maybe I suck because I had a sort of hard time on the Ice Dragon. Not near as hard as time as Moth and her hoe-ass boss fight. Okay, well that makes me feel better. I want to be chatty, but don't play games like that, so I don't know what to say. Sure, you don't understand. I bought GTA 5, booted it up, got through the tutorial, played a single mission, and never opened it again. That's GTA. GTA does not have the iconic flair as Elden Ring. I'm sorry. I'm not arguing with y'all about this. GTA pales in comparison to Elden Ring. That's not even a good comparison to me. You don't compare where you don't compete. GTA's fun. I'm not saying GTA is not a fun game, but she does not compare it to Elden Ring. That would be manipulative to say. I did the same thing, but with Vice City. Again, GTA. It's a common thing. Listen, don't ever compare GTA to Elden Ring. It's not giving. It's not giving that. It's not giving that. It's not giving that. Oh, you were a WoW player, DJ? I never played, yeah. I was into Guild Wars too. That was the alternative to WoW. Elon is such a degen that he hires someone to play on his Steam account. So he seems like a true gamer. No shocker there. Yeah, the bundles and collection editions are definitely not worth the money. I've been good. Sadly, my bad sleeping habits have come back to me, and I went to sleep at 3 a.m. last night. Oh, wow. I was raised to be a people pleaser, and I hated myself until I stopped. It's not a healthy way to live. It's not. It's the worst way to live, Pat. I'm glad you can attest to my story. To be a people pleaser means, at least to me, to neglect yourself. You can help people, sure, but you gotta be at your 100% first. Period. You get it. Mr. Fister gets it. Well, Cho, happy Pride Month. Girl, we gonna do Pride over here. I'm prideful every day. But not because I suck dick. What? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, okay. I get it, Melody. My insomnia is full swing. I work for 12 hours and then 10 on 3 to 4 hours of rest. Feel like I'm dying. Levels is where it's at. I'm glad I've cut ties to people I have been pleasing because I've seen myself get mentally better over time. So I would use that advice in the future. You should. That nose hold is in the museum of icons. Hey, Megamind, been grounded since the start of the school year. Well, you probably, well, listen, probably for good reason. If you were grounded for the whole school year, then you probably deserved it. What did you do, Megamind? What did you do? Let's talk about that. Okay, I'm back. Had to deal with the side hus. Who's the side hus? The side hus? Drake, you need to stop playing and you need to message me. Stop playing and message me. Email me back. I emailed you. Or do I gotta text you? Is that what I got? Do I gotta text you to get a response? Oh yeah, there's no more fiance show. I have lore to tell you. Check your Discord DMs. I gave you my number so we can yap about the, oh my God. Jesus. Jesus, Drake. Okay. I'll hit you up. Had to be the side hus. I mean, Melody's right. Had to be the side. Well, no. Who said it? Who said it? Oh no, Drake said it. Yeah, it had to be the side hus. It had to be him. Like, got in a school fight and won like crazy. Not like crazy. You beat that boy's ass that bad? Why were y'all fighting? Who started it? Not a GTA lobby. Sounds like it. Brass knuckles. I didn't get the email. Okay. Do you like movies? Not really. I don't really watch movies. I still have custody of Harrison, so that's good. Oh, God. Well, thank God for that. Do you guys have 50-50 custody or you have full custody? He called you fat. Well, are you fat? Was it true? Rest in peace. Nah? Okay, then you should have beat his ass then. Yeah, yeah. We don't tolerate lies. We don't tolerate lies. What did you do to yourself? Hey Vishu. Show you should watch Invincible. I don't know what that is. You made a steak? What kind of steak? That sounds yummy. Not that I eat meat, but where's Omni-Man? I don't know who Omni-Man is. I have full currently because she doesn't have a job, so she can't even take care of him. So as of right now, I have full custody. Oh my God, this is a mess. Oh, that's messy. No wonder you've been MIA. You got a lot going on. You got a lot going on, Drake. I'm sorry to hear that. Chorizo lover? Yeah, that sounds good. You also made stay, Chloe? That's awesome. What else is going on, y'all? I haven't been here. I mean, I figure. It's obvious. I get it. I get it. I'm so sorry to hear that. You went to Dubai. Tell me about Dubai, Chloe. What did you do? What did you buy? You saw your cousins, your Ratchet cousins that you don't really like, right? Tell me about that. Hamburger Helper is a ripoff. I have not heard or thought about Hamburger Helper in almost 20 years. That's still like a thing? Like what? Hamburger Helper, that's an icon. Nothing other than nothing, Melody. I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all better chat me up because I will end the stream, honey, to go play some Elden Ring. I'll do it. Hello, you gorgeous man. Hi, Rod K. How are you? It's been a while. Yes. We love the bag. We love the bag. We love it so much. Hamburger Helper's not good for bottoms. Food's not good for bottoms, period. You get it, Pat. A bottoms diet needs to consist of ice cubes. And if you want flavor, then just add water. You know what I mean? Look at that bag. I love that bag so much. I'm so happy with the bag. You can just add meat to mac and cheese. That's true. Other than what's happening currently, I finance on my dream car, so that's at least one good thing that came out of a breakup because I wasn't allowed to buy it during, so I bought it after for myself. But congratulations, what's your dream car? I'm not sure I know what that is. Thank you, that's so cute. Hey Cho, have you ever played Death Stranding, aka the Amazon Simulator? No, I have not. Tell me about it. Hi, Lord Bread. What's going on? I've had a very busy week. I've got an even busier weekend. I got a lot going on this weekend. I volunteer tomorrow. I got to go to the restaurant tomorrow. I'm going to a birthday dinner tomorrow night. Then I got to stream again tomorrow night after the birthday dinner. And then I got to go to church in the morning on Sunday. I got to probably cook with my nephew after church. I got to bake a lemon lavender, what am I trying to say? Lavender lemon bar. I'm baking lavender lemon bars. 3 L's in a row. Lavender lemon bars. That's not 3 L's, that's 2 L's in a B. Anyway, I'm baking that for a birthday party that night. I gotta go to jazz that night. It's just too much shit going on this weekend. Show, have you got into Last of Us? I have not. I like the story though. I do like the story of Last of Us. I love the texture on that bat. The leather is wonderful. I love it so much. It's a pebbled leather, so that makes it really like scratch resistant. And for someone like me that manhandles his, consumer products, it's great because you're not going to really see a lot of the markings and the bruising and the manhandling that I am inevitably bound to do to my bag. So it's gonna be a lot more durable for that reason. And again, I like the texture look too. That pebbled leather is a really nice leather. It feels nice, it's soft, it's supple. I will definitely be doing a full review of the bag sometime this month. I did the unboxing, so if you want to go watch the unboxing, just go to my channel. You guys need to like comment on my videos more often. That's how I get paid on YouTube. I don't get paid from this shit, by the way. I get paid from you commenting on my YouTube videos. So I did do an unboxing of the bag and I go over all the features, the details, why I bought it, why I'm excited about it. But in the next video on the bag, I'll give a more detailed review after experiencing it for like a month now. So I'll give you like different like outfits that I wear it with, different use cases, how you can wear different options, and then pricing, all that. It'll be a lot more detail oriented the next video. Just popping in to say hi. Hi Bianca. I re-upped my matcha today. Oh, thank you, Bianca. Thank you so much, Bianca. So, by the way, guys, Bianca is a dear friend of mine. Love her down so much. But she is a big supporter of the matcha that I'm sponsored by. Neo Teas is the name of the matcha. And she loves it. And I really appreciate when you guys use my affiliate codes because I really do only try to promote brands that I actively use all the fucking time. And I exclusively only drink matcha from Neo Teas. And I really strongly believe in connecting my audience with brands that will bring them value. And I'm just so happy that I have connected Bianca to a brand that brings her value. And so if you guys ever want to support my content, just support me through my affiliate links. That works. But my code for NeoTeas, I always forget to like promote myself. But my code is just CHO, C-H-O. So you go to NeoTeas, N-I-O-T-E-A-S. Go to their website, buy some matcha. They've got quite the variety, by the way. But if you just want to like make lattes and be basic, which is it's the best, right? Really, really affordable pricing for culinary grade matcha. I think it goes from anywhere from 10 to 15 bucks. So, and you get a big ass, Bianca can tell you, right? I don't gotta sell it. She can sell it because she's buying it multiple times now. But they're a really great brand to me. They've been great partners with me and they support me a lot with my content. So shout out to Neo Teas. Shout out to them. It's a 2016 Mustang GT Premium 5.0 V8 Liberty Walk. Very clean. I love it. Only got to pay $25K because it's used. But I'm just glad I got it because I finally got to treat myself to something. Good for you, Drake. I'm proud of you. Femboys, yay or nay? Big yay. Big yay. We love femboys. Yes. I would love to try lavender lemon. It's so good. So I do love lemon bars. Lemon bars are great. It's a classic type of dessert. It's perfect for the summertime, which is why I'm doing it. It's just really the perfect summertime treat. I think adding a bit of lavender is a nice floral touch to a classic dessert recipe, and it's kind of my signature. I don't really do a lot of baking, but when I do bake, it's typically lemon lavender bars or lavender lemon bars. Femboys, it's just being straight with extra steps for me. Depends on people's definition of femboys. Gay with extra steps for me. Any suggestions for dry skin on the face? I have tons of suggestions for dry skin on the face. A moisturizer. Ratchet, it's pretty hard to give very specific advice since I do not know your routine. I don't know what you're using. I don't know what your skincare concerns are or your goals. But obviously, there's a couple brands I really love a lot. Regimen Lab is one of them. They have quite literally my favorite moisturizer of all time. It's called Cream 2.0. I liken this to being the Birkin of barrier-based moisturizers in the skincare industry. It really is elite. It checks off all the boxes that you need to check off in terms of a barrier-based moisturizer. It's going to not only hydrate your skin, but it's going to add a little bit of a layer, an occlusive layer to lock in that hydration and to keep that moisturization throughout the entire night. So I highly recommend Regimen Lab. While I do not have an affiliate code with them where I make money, I do have a discount code. There's a difference, by the way. That discount code for Regimen Lab is THATCHO, THATCHO. I forget how much it gets you off, but I don't make any money from that. I don't know why. I should talk to them about that because I should be making money off that code. But furthermore, Ratchet, I'm going to give you a link to my favorite moisturizers because I do have I have 11 different products that I would recommend for moisturizers. Let me tag you. So copy that link into your web browser. Just copy that link into your web browser and that will give you all of my moisturizer recommendations. But I think that the overall best one that I would recommend for everyone is probably Cream. That's probably the one I would recommend to everyone because it's relatively affordable. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive either. It's kind of in that mid-tier range, and it really does encompass everything you want in a moisturizer as well. Okay. I'm biased, I don't care. Yeah, it's more of the story game, so if you don't get bored of those, I feel like you would love it. There's also a series on it, but I suggest you play the game first as the series is not very accurate. I hope your nephew is becoming quite the little cook. I bet you two have fun creating many things. We do, Lisa. I love my nephew so much. We have so much fun. For this weekend, I'm planning to take him to an Indian-based grocery store so that we can, so he can experience an Indian grocery store, as well as I'll be teaching him my recipe of coconut curry. So it'll be a chickpea coconut curry, but I'm gonna allow him to use whatever protein he wants, whether that's shrimp or chicken or salmon, whatever he wants. We'll do whatever he wants, but I'm gonna teach him the base recipe of like a coconut curry, and then he can take that and like really make it his own. Why does YouTube keep on my censoring my answers? This is why Discord is so much better. Discord is so much better. Everyone join the Discord channel. And my mods do not moderate. So we believe in freedom of speech in this community. Good evening, Magic Johnson. I'm doing really well. All right, y'all. I've stayed up way past the bedtime. Love you, man. Stay safe. Be awesome. And for all you queefing queers out there, happy Pride Month. But to Cho, every day is Pride Day, period. I was a hotel chef for 30 years at Ritz-Carlton. I really enjoyed your food talk. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm really into food. I love food so much, Rod. And how ritzy of you at the Ritz-Carlton. Yes, I love Neo-Teas. Great quality, which is crucial for something you consume daily, and they have amazing customer service. Yes, I forget that part. But yes, Neo-Teas has a great customer service team. They're on top of things. They love to actually throw in free products as well. They want to get you to try to buy other things as well. But they're just really generous and they're just really kind and they really take the time to make sure that you're satisfied. How do you like the PSA skin hair? Oh, I love it. Girl, I love it. Wait a minute. Let me go get it for you. So, I have all three. I have them all. And let me talk to you about heroin. Not to be confused with the drug. So the reason I love this toner is because theoretically, this is something that you can perhaps use or work up to using every single day. It only has a 3% concentration of mandelic acid, which is going to be great at keeping acne at bay. It's going to be great at keeping hyperpigmentation at bay. It's going to be great at giving you a inner glow over a longer period of time without stripping your skin. The problem with some exfoliants, such as this one by PSA, is that you can't really use it every day because it's very strong. Whereas this is something that you can really build up to using every day. And it's my opinion that the more consistent you are with exfoliation without stripping or damaging the skin, the better results you'll get in terms of resurfacing your skin for the better, right? So I highly recommend this as a toner, exfoliating toner. I don't recommend that you start using it every single day, but I would say use it once, then skip a day. Use it again, skip a day. So you keep doing that until your skin really does get used to having that constant exfoliation. And then you can work yourself up to using this every single day. That's what I did. And I think it's great. I love the results from using it. It's affordable. It's great. Do I have a code with them? PSA? I think I do now. I think I do have a code with them. Do I have a code with PSA? Girl, I forget. Wait a minute. Let me double check. I think I do. You know. I do. Code CHO20. Get 20% off. There you go. You're welcome. Use code CHO20, CHO20 for 20% off. So yeah. I love the heroin toner. I'm considering trying a new mandelic acid product for the summer, but semi-affordable. Yeah, it's great. I think you'll love it, Bianca. I think you'll love it a lot. It's gentle. So with that being said, Bianca, do not expect immediate results. It will give you an immediate glow because of what's the ingredient profile here. But at the same time, it's only a 3% concentration of mandelic acid. So this is something that is going to be an investment over the longer period of time. You know, give it 2 months, give it a month, give it 2 months, 1 to 2 months, and you'll definitely see a visible difference from when you started using it on day 1, guaranteed. Okay. Thank you, my wonderful new friend. Oh, thank you, Ratchet. I love you. $44 for cream makes me cry. You don't have to spend that much money though, PAC. You don't. I promise you. If you want to have cheaper alternatives, look into Stratia. They're not someone that sponsors me anymore, but I highly recommend Stratia. Stratia. Very affordable. They're not dirt cheap, but very affordable skincare brand that have a really underrated curation of skincare products, but really, really great. I recommend I need to get more actually because I'm out of it. But I recommend Lipid Gold. They've renamed it. It used to be called Liquid Gold. But this is a moisturizer that for my dry skin feels more like a serum. So, you know, if you have dry skin, I don't recommend this as your dedicated moisturizer because it's not going to be enough. But if you have normal to oily skin, this is all you need. It's great. But they also have something called Interface, which is a little bit more heftier, that I think is for all skin types, dry, oily, and normal. And I think that only retails for no more than $35. You know? So again, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get skincare products that achieve good skin. In fact, there are some drugstore brands like CeraVe and Cetaphil that work just as well. Now, those brands are boring. I hate them. I don't use them. But I would recommend them to people because they are efficacious in practice. So, You don't have to spend $44 for a cream. What did you think of my singing show? I loved it. It's great. You sound good. Better than myself. That's great. You're teaching your nephew about different foods and nutrition. He'll have fun memories of you. Yeah, I really do. I really do believe in exposing people to diversity, not forcefully, but piquing interest. Getting someone to get interested in different cultures and different experiences, I think is a good thing. It's a net positive and it's a learning experience. And so what we do is every time we hang out, just him and I take him to a different grocery store in Columbus. And so obviously I pick, there's multiple grocery stores here. I don't just take him to Kroger, but we've been to Whole Paycheck, aka Whole Foods. We've been to Italian grocery stores. We've been to international grocery stores. And so now I'm starting to kind of get into the more niche grocery stores by taking him to like an Indian grocery store. I'm planning to take him to an African grocery store, Mexican grocery store, just so that he can experience these different cultures and food and experience different flavors in food as well. So yeah, it's pretty fun. I was doing really good with skincare, but then my white ass shot 18 holes in golf without sunscreen. Oh, don't do that. Stop, 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 stop. Don't do that. It's fine. You can recover. They had better been the best 18 holes in your fucking life, though. They better have been the best 18 holes of your life. I'm the worst person to talk skincare. I barely have a routine for it, but my skin is still so youthful and glowing. All I use is rubbing alcohol, moisturizer, soap, and water, and my face is glowing. Well, first of all, Chloe, you are young and youthful. You are young and youthful. So you really, to be honest with you guys, yes, your skincare routine matters now, but you don't really start to see noticeable negative aesthetic things about your skin until your mid 20 to late 20s, mid to late 20s, and into your 30s. Obviously, this is because your metabolism starts to slow down. And also, that's around the time when your collagen, your natural collagen production starts to wane. So that's around the time when you really start to kind of notice some of the wear and tear on your skin. Of course, this can be changed if you are indulging in behavior that is giving you advanced signs of aging, such as smoking, drinking, drugs, not sleeping, sleeping around with everybody, things of that nature. Laying out in the sun, baking in the sun. That plays a role in giving you advanced signs of aging, which is why you should be indulging in a simple, basic, but effective skincare now. Because again, I say this all the time, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. So it's like getting into the habit of having a routine is a really good thing, because when your skin starts to sag, you will already have like addressed that issue, right? Just don't take showers and your skin will be glowing from oil and sweat. That can be true sometimes, yeah. I'm just being honest. That can be true sometimes, but it's a double-edged sword, because the oil and sweat will eventually clog your pores, which can lead to whiteheads, blackheads, acne, and a litany of other issues like enlarged pore size. So yeah, I have a good diet and it helps my skin a lot. Also, genes helps a lot too. I've always had great genes. My mom and dad don't do anything to their skin and their skin looks phenomenal. So, the gene pool that you're in also has a big impact on the way your skin looks. I think diet's one of the most important aspects of skincare that go under the radar. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think 40% of skincare is your genes. 30%. No. No. I'm gonna say 50%. 50% of your skincare is genes. 30% is behavior with your products. And 20% is diet. That's what I would say. Recommendations on exercises to get better posture. Ooh, that's interesting, Johanna. I would say yoga. Yoga is probably the best exercise to get better posture, because if you are being instructed right, it will really emphasize posture. Like that, like posture, like yoga is posture. You know what I mean? Getting that flexibility helps with posture as well. It was the best 18 holes of my life, best golf I've ever played. Well, that's great. Well, the sunburn was worth it then, Pack. Sorry, it's worth it. Some things are worth it. He's gonna know how to cook well, Evanadol. He is. He is. And whoever marries him, his girlfriend is gonna love him because he's gonna be the cook of the house. I got a spam texter called Lisa Hall that won't quit texting me. Ancient Chinese verse. I love that metaphor. Period. Yes, Chloe, it's true. It's true. I'm 60 something and was a sun worshiper with oils, resulted in too many wrinkles. Luckily for my daughter and grandkids, they use sunscreen. You gotta use sunscreen, y'all. Yeah, Chloe, so you have great genes. And again, like I said, 50% of it's genes. Thanks for sharing. I love mandelic acid. Mandelic acid is the best acid, period. Period. No other girl competes with her. The other acids could never. Could never. But yeah, I do love that a lot. And you can use CHO20 CHO20 to get 20% off. So, and that's quite a bit. 20%. That's a very generous discount. So I appreciate PSA for re-giving me the sponsorship, to get the affiliation, because they took away my affiliation with PSA when they separated from Allies of Skin. So I'm happy that they reached back out to me and said, hey, Cho, we want to bring you back in as an affiliate. I really, really appreciate that. Are you excited? Working on strengthening your core. Yeah, that's a good advice too. Are you excited for your half marathon? It's so awesome you're doing that. I am so excited for my half marathon. I actually start my training on Monday. So I'm very excited. I'm a little nervous, but overall, I'm very stoked. Very stoked. You know, my baseline running mileage is about 6 miles. So a half marathon is 13 miles. So I'm already halfway there with no training. I'm doing a 20-week training schedule. And so what that means is that, stop, Duke, stop. This animal right here is mangy mutt. Duke, go to sleep. Anyway, what that means is that I'm doing a very, very, very slow, intentional training schedule. I do 4 runs a week, and only one of those runs is a long run, and then the rest of those runs are, there's like an easy run, and then 2 like, I don't know, medium level runs, like basic runs. And so because it's so long and methodical, I don't really hit the long run of 6 miles until 6 weeks into the training schedule. So the first several weeks are going to be very easy, just getting into the habit of running so often. I don't often run 4 times a week. I usually run 2 to 3 times a week. So this is going to be still a challenge, but I'm really excited. This race is going to benefit Nationwide Children's Hospital here in Columbus, well-renowned marathon, the Columbus Marathon. Everyone knows if you're a marathon runner, you know about this marathon because it's one of the qualifying marathons that you have to compete in order to qualify for some of the bigger ones like in Boston and New York City, etc., etc. So anyway, I'm excited. I've got terrible genes for skin. I gotta grind for good skin. You gotta grind. If you want, so Pat, if you want some tailored advice on your skincare routine, please reach out to me in the DMs. You can DM me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You can email me. Just go to any of my videos. It has my contact information in the description box below. Okay? So I give that for free. I've been telling people that, oh, it's something only Patreon members can use, but no, I give it away for free. Hey Ari, what's going on? Have a good day, Chloe. Girl, I just fucked Libra up. Duchess is so good because of her dodges. Not you killing all the bosses without me, Ben. I know. Not you killing all the girls without me. So you fucked Libra up. I'm so mad. I can't, like, I have not been able to beat her. Like, really? I think, okay, so you need to play Duchess. Just two of them. And you did it without his weakness too? Okay, okay, okay. Well, you're giving me hope. I'm gonna head out. Go play some Elden Ring, Cho. Oh, well, don't worry. You don't gotta tell me twice. I will. Don't worry. I should stream a marathon. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Hey, Froggy. Not Froggy. Another Froggy. I'm gonna call you Fiddler. Hey, Fiddler. My day was fantastic. I'm excited to see your nutrition content leading up to the race. Oh, you know I will. Listen, girl, don't worry. You know me, Bianca. I'm already on it. I'm already on it. I got a whole nutrition plan set up, girl. I got you. Duke is so cute. Duke is so annoying. Like, he lucky he is cute. As annoying as he is. The pretty privilege. I keep telling y'all that pretty privilege gets you places in life. Duke is a prime example of pretty privilege. Because he don't got nothing else going for him. Nothing else. But he's pretty. Right? Don't worry, I'm gonna help you. Have a good night, Ben W. I appreciate you so much. I will gladly take your help with Libra. I will gladly take your help with Libra. 100%. I'm gonna need that. Because a bitch been struggling. What's your favorite color and what's your favorite pair of shoes? My favorite color is probably green, and my favorite pair of shoes is On Cloud Monsters. My dog has pretty privilege too. Of course he does. Of course he does. It's crazy, Fiddler. Oh my God, my dog ate part of a Dove soap bar today. Oh. And I couldn't even be mad at him. He also has pretty privilege. It's crazy. I be telling y'all that pretty privilege is all you need. You need financial privilege, and if you can't get financial privilege, you can get pretty privilege, which sometimes can unlock financial privilege. Okay? Listen. Now, listen now. So we got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes left. What else do you guys want to know tonight? We'll be live again tomorrow night. We'll be live again Sunday. We're back to our regular schedule. Yes, I'm still obsessed with Elden Ring. I am. I'm still obsessed, but not obsessed to the point where I have to skip my live streams anymore. So I got it out of my system. I was a degenerate for a long time, all weekend, most of the week. But yeah, we're back. We're back. And if we don't have anything else to say, I can go now. What does a typical day look like for you? Oh, good question. Okay. So, typical day for me, if I'm going to work at, okay. I'm gonna give you 2 days. I'm gonna give you 3 days. Because I don't have typical days throughout the whole week. I have 3 different types of days. One, I have an off day. So I typically have a couple off days during the week. What that day looks like is I wake up, I drink a cup of matcha. That's what I do. Drink me some matcha by Neo Teas. Use code CHO for a discount. So I do that, get my matcha, and then I decide what errands I have to run. Typically, that is a grocery store. Maybe it's a Sam's Club, maybe it's a Walmart. So I go do those things. I come back, depending on if I'm running or not, I'll either eat or I won't eat then. But if I work out, if I work out like strength training, then I'll maybe eat something. But if I'm running, I won't eat anything until after I'm done running. So then I'll do that. And then I'll also like do some cleaning around the house. Not that I clean very much, I really don't. But I'll move shit around from point A to point B. You know, shuffle that there, call it a day. And I'll also probably be filming content in some capacity on those days. I'll film some content for the vlog, for the YouTube channel. I'll be doing that stuff. And then then I'll probably meal prep. I'll meal prep. And at this time, my partner probably gets back home finally from work. We go on our daily walk, and then I go back to finishing up the meal prepping. And then at nighttime, I'm either editing a video, filming more content, or goofing off on Discord in our community Discord channel. Watching YouTube, shit like that. So that's a typical off day. Okay. A typical day that I have to go to the restaurant is I wake up the last minute before I have to get up and go. I really do. I wake up super late. Usually around 10 o'clock. I'll wake up at 10 o'clock. And then I go to work. I work, an 8-hour shift, whatever. Then I come home, take my daily walk with my man. We debrief for the day, talk about what happened, what are our goals, what's going on, what are our plans, what fires are we putting out. And then rinse, wash, repeat. Either I'm filming content, I am watching YouTube, I'm procrastinating something, I'm drinking hojicha at this point probably. And that's that. Now, a typical weekend day for me, it's very different. Usually I'm either going to church or I'm volunteering, depending on whether it's Saturday or Sunday. I'm almost always working out in some capacity. Those are the days that I do the most working out. Either I'm running, lifting, doing body weight exercises. I'm doing something like that during the weekend. We go out on lots of dates on the weekends together because we don't spend a lot of time during the week. So we do a lot of our dating on the weekends. Whether we're going to a social event or going out to dinner, going to go watch some jazz somewhere, we do those things on the weekend. And then I'm live streaming. I'm doing what I'm doing now. So those are like the days. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. Slay. Hey, Montana Chai. I'm getting ready to go. Actually have to go to the gym tomorrow. Good. That sounds like a nice day, not gonna lie. Yeah, most of my days are nice. You're tired. perspective, me too. Well, with that, it's been 90 minutes. I'm out of here. My office hours are closed. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I missed you last weekend. I know you guys missed me. Thank you for chatting tonight. I really, really appreciate the time you guys spent with me. I'll be back tomorrow night at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone for another live stream. I'm gonna be a lot late tonight because I'm gonna play some Elden Ring, but I'll also be in the Discord channel chatting there, so we can chat in Discord. We'll chat in Discord, and I'll be playing Elden Ring the rest of the night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, Fiddler. Thank you, Megamind. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay. Bye.